Hello everyone. What is going on, YouTube friends? We are rocking the Benham today. This is World of Warships Legends. I am your host tonight, Phoenix61. Make sure to follow the channel. We're doing World of Warships videos just about every day. We've got a pretty good streak going here, right? So yeah, enjoy. That way we will chat again tomorrow, right? So Benham, we've done some videos with the Benham before. It is one of my favorite tier 6 premium ships. It's one of my go-tos for working through premium supplies missions each week, if you're into that, right? So yeah, and it's also a really fun ship to play aggressively with. So torpedoes aren't too great, but you do get, like, the damage isn't crazy with, as far as torpedoes go. And the range isn't that great either, but we've got a little bit of, commander perkish kind of things going on to help with that a little bit. But the big thing here with this ship is you've got 2 launchers of 4 on each side, right? So you can essentially shoot 16 torpedoes if you play your cards right? So yeah, and then the reload time's pretty decent as well. So you'll see me dumping a lot of just guess torpedoes where I think people might be, which is kind of what we've done here, right? So I was kind of basically waiting until our torpedoes would be able to make it through most of the zone, and then that's when I dumped them in this direction here, because that's typically where, a lot of times I'm like, that's where I would go if I was a destroyer on the other team, right? So people like to duck in behind these islands, right? So there he is, as somewhat suspected. It's a Benson here. We'll be able to shoot him a little bit, get the reset on the zone, but oh, nope, he didn't even have any captured, so no defend banner for us. Wah, wah. But yeah, so we sent another rack there in case he starts to move forward, and then we're going to turn back around. So I'm not too concerned about torpedoes from him, just because if you look at the mini-map, you can see he was kind of pointed towards us, right? So he shouldn't be able to, angle torpedoes in this direction, but he is trying to shoot us with guns, right? And we managed to hit him with 2 of ours. That gives us a devastating strike right off the bat. Heyo. And then, yeah, we can cap this zone. Easy. Now it's like, which way do I go? Like, do I head towards... Yeah, I'll probably go towards A. I almost said, do I head towards C? But I think A is probably the smarter, that's where we can be a little more use, since they don't have a destroyer on that side. And quite frankly, not hardly any ships on that side altogether for our team. I don't know how the red team doesn't have the zone capped. Other than the fact they don't have a destroyer over there, I guess, but yeah. It's also always like, well, do I help my team dominate on the other side too, but I like to be a little risque.
Nice work.
Yep, and so they can finish off their destroyer. So no more destroyers for them. That puts them at a pretty big disadvantage right here off the bat. Like, no spotting, and zones are going to be tough to cap, right? Yeah, they're finally moving into A. We'll head this way. So we should be able to start picking up spots for these guys too. Like, we're probably the only one spotting all these battleships out here by A, out in front of us. Yeah. We'll dump some torps at the Nagato, and then turn in towards the zone a little bit here. We don't have the greatest concealment with this ship, but yeah, so this is kind of my strategy with this ship is, just duck and weave, right? So turn around as you're moving away, and then you can send even more torpedoes, right? So I don't even feel like the need to stagger them sometimes, just because, between switching sides, that's your timing difference if you're trying to go for getting, triggering floods. Oh man, are we going to hit him with one? I think we're going to miss all that first rack, and then, yeah, I think we're going to miss everything. Yep. Alright, so we'll have to be careful. We know they have a battleship in the A cap, right? So we'll go and kind of just keep that in mind. I don't want to go in too aggressively and then get spotted and then he and he whoops us. don't think he's gonna be moving away. He's not worth chasing, right? And then our team has definitely just whooped, you know, like they've got the zone cap at C, and their ships over there are scattered, right? So I'm kind of thinking also too, like I don't want to go in too aggressive because it's literally the remainder of their team is for the most part over here, right? So if I'm too aggressive, like I'll be the one that they're shooting at, right? So we can be patient since just by looking at the board, right? Just by looking at the mini map. We know that, yeah, we can wait for the guys over at C to head in this direction. So we've got some backup so we don't put ourselves into too much danger. But at this point, this should be an easy win, right? Like, should have this one. This is always tempting too, like, so if you're shooting this second rack and you shoot it right along, I always shoot it a little bit short, because you know they're going to react to that first set of torpedoes to try and dodge at least some of them, right? So he should be turning in to try and get rid of, to try and mitigate some of this. So we still hit him with 3. And so then we'll see how the second rack does. I might have, like, did it a little, he was kind of at range, so I might have done it too. I mean, it might be good. Should be good. Yeah, that's what I was saying, so that's the other side. So now if he floods, he's probably gonna die from the flood. But yeah, as you can see, those torpedoes don't do like huge damage, but now he's flooding, and that should finish him off. Oh, he's probably got like a heal going or something. Like, no, don't let me die. He may not even be worth pursuing anymore. The rest of our, so if you look at the mini map, our team from C is, just beelining at this direction. And then yeah, we did get the flood kill. 4 ships left to go. We still have potential for a Kraken here. I mean, we are like the lead ship. We are the closest to, it's my job to screw it up, right? Of course, this Nagato's turning. He probably knows that we're the ones spotting him, right? So I'll save a rack, smoke up, and then of course, yeah, we're the only one spotting him. I was kind of hoping, since everybody else, like other people were on their way, that I'd be able to like not be the one doing all the spotting, but nope. And we'll pick on the New Orleans since he's the biggest threat to us too. I wonder if we could AP him. He's kind of decent angle. Hoping those torps. I'm just kind of having faith in them. Yep, we got 1 on him. 2. Oh, we're getting the Nagato. I like paying attention to firing my guns and not seeing who the torpedoes are actually hitting. Is New Orleans, doesn't he at least have like sonar? Like, he should be. I think he'd be picking us up. Yeah, we're getting flood damage here. Oh man, that's probably where we missed the Kraken right there. That New Orleans kill. Oh man! Like, I think we had him flooding. Dang it! Now we can't get a Kraken. We'll abuse our smoke screen a little bit more here. Yeah, triggered fire on the North Carolina. And yeah, we can. It's a sure win now. So yeah, we're 97,000 damage. Then we're gonna just YOLO be aggressive, right? Because that's more fun than sitting in my smoke screen when you know your team's gonna win, right? Oh come on! We would have. Like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have waited for my backup, right? Like maybe I should have just got it. Been robbed multiple times in a row. So like I wouldn't, like if I was this Nagato, I probably wouldn't even shoot at me. I would shoot at whoever I think I can, because you're screwed. You're like, you can't win. there's only a few points left. Like, we're at 940, right? So I would be shooting at somebody I can just get a chunk of damage done to and be done with it, right? get some XP and damage on the board. All right, can we get this kill? Nope. 104,000 damage, that ends us for that tier 6 destroyer game, right? So we'll see what the leaderboard looks like too. Puts us at the top. Ooh, that's a little bit more, 3,000 XP. That's a little bit more than I was expecting there. Okay. Alright. 500,000 in credits almost. Sweet deal, we'll take it. Need them credits. Can never have enough. Yeah, so I'm using Albert Gleaves here, right? And his base perk is, of course, a little bit more range, which is great for, you know, the, American destroyers, right? But inspirations, we're going torp damage and detectability, and then, of course, just more damage here, better detectability here. All right. These, I feel like, torpedo detectability and reload time, like I picked that over just the reload time. And then smoke screen, good old American smoke screens last a nice long time. So when you build into that's just like it amplifies that, right? Since it's based off of percentage, right? So play to the strength is kind of my rule of thumb, right, when doing builds. Thank you guys so much for watching our video all the way through. This was the Benham, the tier 6 premium, right? So highly recommend. And yeah, make sure to follow the channel. We're doing World of Warships videos every day, so we'll see you tomorrow.